When playing FIFA or EAFC, most players tend to focus on the latest meta, after a patch or brand new custom tactics or whatever. What they don't understand is the reason that pro players are consistently playing at the highest level regardless of the latest title is that there are fundamental principles that apply to every edition of the game. Think of it like this. In real life, football is changing all the time, but the fundamental principles stay the same. If you're a defender, you stay goal side, you stay in a line, track runners, mark opponents, and so on. This also applies to FIFA. Wouldn't it be easier if you went into a game knowing how attacks were built, meaning you also knew how to defend these attacks? There's only two ways to score goals in EAFC, either through the middle or down the sides. In this video, we're going to focus on the defending side, and then we can look at the attacking principles. Why?
'Cause Stone Cold...
No, let's not do that. Because, like the great Sir Alex Ferguson once said, goals win games, but defense wins titles. Okay, so defending in FIFA comes down to three phases. You either lose the ball high up the pitch, potential counterattack, defending the mid zone, and finally defending around the box. Now, one thing to note, the goal in defending is not to win the ball back as fast as possible, but to slow your opponent down and force him to make a decision. Okay, then starting here, where I lose the ball high up the pitch, you can see here my team is looking like it's in a vulnerable position. But, like I said before, I know what's going to happen here, so I'm ready for it. My opponent is either going to play straight through the middle to his strikers, or out wide to his wingers. Obviously, the ball through the middle is the most dangerous, so my first action is to switch to my center mids and close any potential passes to the middle. My opponent, wanting to capitalize on this momentum, is forced to play out wide. This is phase 1. Now we're in phase 2, the mid zone. Staying with our defensive midfielders, we continue to block any inside passes to the attackers. Again, forcing our opponent wide, we are still in total control of the situation. But the next part is the most important part of the whole video. As we know, football is won and lost in both boxes. The one who controls what happens in both boxes wins the game. Now we're in phase 3, defending around the box. I know many people like to call this game Cutback FC, but that's simply because they don't know how to play it. If you look at the position of our opponent, we can see he's now got a decision to make. He can either try continue down the line and look for a cutback, or he can turn around, recycle possession, and look for what I call entry points across our back line. So how do we stop this? First of all, I switch to my fullback and pull him down in this direction. Then I quickly switch to my center mids, or CDMs, and cover this area here to prevent the cutback. At this point, the opponent will play across the back line, using his players camped on the edge of the box looking for entry points, which is basically gaps in my defensive line. If we are switched on and expecting this, we can make sure we close these gaps, causing the opponent to get frustrated. If he plays it right across to the other side, we do exactly the same thing. Pull the fullback down, bring our CDM across, and repeat the process. Try this out and let me know what you think. I have tons of content that will be coming up over the next days and weeks, so don't forget to like and subscribe for more pro FIFA tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching.